Hi everyone, so today I have several new items that Diane Press has brought to HSN for the August craft day. Some of these items might be available now, they might not be available quite yet. I am bundling it, and what I usually do is, like, if I have several items that I consider like basic supply kind of items or stuff like that, what I consider like essentials, right, for paper crafting. So these items were sent free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links down in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. So thanks for doing that. If you like, again, I will update the links, you know, since I have quite a few things I'm showing you now, maybe one or two are available, maybe all of them are available, or however, but I always update the links in the description box as I work with the different items. So I have enamel dots in different colors to share with you. I have a couple of alphabets, alpha dies, and then this is a glitter paste set. They are bringing a set that has some texture paste, and then another set that has well, stencils and like texture paste and things, and watercolor, I think, and then they have another set that has stencils and the glue paste and like foils, but you can definitely use these in those stencils, right? But I'm just wanting to show you guys these separately here, and we'll play around a little bit today, but I did want to show you that they have these essential items. So what I love about this set is it's very Christmassy, but also fall related in my opinion. So we have pine, which is a really gorgeous bright green. How cute is that? Light gold. In the past we had gold, and so this one's slightly different. And then we have this one, which is your wine with a name like that. It's a little deeper red. And again, these dry really quickly. They're, you know, glitter paste. They're known for that. And then grape, which is a beautiful purpley pink. That's really cute. Love that. And then we have rust. A little different than like a copper color, a little more orangey, I think. And then this one is espresso, which is really fun. Nice, beautiful brown color with like a gold fleck. And then down here, of course, they're just showing you how you would use your paste, which of course you can put it through a screen or however you like, or not a screen, but a stencil, right? So we'll play with this a little bit today. Let's look at the alphabets. So we have a Fall Harvest and a Jolly Holiday Alpha. So let me just open both these up and I'll be right back. Here's Jolly Holiday. And everything in me not to sing the Mary Poppins song with that. So let's open this guy up. I just want to take the cardboard off. Really cute. They look to be about an inch or so, but let's check these guys out. Maybe a little larger than that. And it's A through Z, and same thing for the Fall Harvest, A through Z. Super cute. I believe this one, well, we're gonna use them today, but this one I believe cuts like a little, like accent, like a little, not hole, but like, I don't know, a little something. And then this one is a full kind of, look there, okay? And oh, I wanted to see if they had any inspo sheets on them, but I suppose not, because it's just your lettering. So and they're capital letters. Yeah, like I said, about an inch. I mean, metal to metal, it's just over an inch, so I'm assuming the letter itself, if I look at that cut line and this cut line, it's exactly 1 inch. Okay, guys? So again, the widths are going to be a little bit different depending on the lettering. Look how cute the Q is, nice and stylized there. And then this is the Fall Harvest, which is so cute. I love the little, like, serifs, I suppose. Sans serif doesn't have like these kinds of cute little things, but both of them have a little something that's serif-like, I suppose. And this one, let me see, metal to metal is like 1 1/8. They're a little bigger. I'm trying to look at, not metal to metal, I'm trying to look at the cutting line itself, and it looks like it's a little bit bigger than these guys. I mean, just the slightest. Larger. Super cute, and they come with your cutting folders. Cutting folders are for the marquee, but if you don't have a marquee, you can definitely send these through whatever machine you have that cuts thin metal dies, guys. So that's no big deal there. And so let me open these guys up. These are the enamel dots, and I'm sorry that last time the enamel dots, like I said, and I think I said it in my video because I knew the listing was already there in July, that they're calling them enamel dots, but they were shapes. And I know I did see some of the comments under those items being like, I thought these were dots, you know, kind of thing. So let's see what this says. It says enamel dots with storage, fall and harvest. And this other one is called, oh, you know what? I think I have two the same, guys. Let me see. They both say fall harvest, but let me see what it says as far as... Okay. So, interesting. They both say fall harvest because that's the type of thing, fall and, you know, harvest kind of stuff. But they do have different numbers. But, of course, I will link them as appropriate, right? So with the, like I'll say, you know, with the pumpkins or whatever, and then this one, so there's no confusion there. But yeah, I'm not sure why they do that over there, but that's what happened. So let's check these guys out. Again, we'll call this one Halloween and we'll call this one like fall. So in the description, I will say Halloween enamel shapes, right? They're not dots, they are shapes. So let's check this one out. I love the plaid on there, isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. And then I always have mine just kind of like this, lined up. So if these are similar in color, I mean this one's a little bit deeper hue, you can always label them on the side, what they might be, so you can just pull them out. So look how cute this pop of orange. So we have like a hexagon shape in different sizes, so you can see there. We have some squares. And then we do have dots. So I should say there are dots, but it's not all dots, right? We have this one here that has the hexagon shape. It's like kind of a slate gray. Cute. Again, the squares and your dots. And then this one is just really pretty brown, kind of coffee color. How nice are those? And then your squares and your dots. And on this side, oh, I was gonna say they're white, but you know what? They're like a creamy color. It's this side. I was looking at the back side of them. So I don't know if you can see how creamy they are as opposed to something that's white, right? So hexagons, squares, and dots. And then these are kind of a mustardy yellow, and in the camera they look a lot more yellow. They're more mustard-like in real life. There you go. And then we have this beautiful purple, really nice bright purple. There we go. And maybe on the back of there, this shows you basically what the colors were. Gorgeous. And let's check out these little guys. I love the packaging on this, of course. And these are also shapes, including dots. So let me bring this out. I think last time they were like hearts and stars and flowers, so definitely not dots, and I think it threw people off. There you go. And then I've shown you in the past where if you want to keep this, I glued this down like this top edge, and then I glued the rest down in here. So when you close it, it just keeps your book, you know, with thickness, if you like that. Otherwise, it's not hurting anything just to let it be like that. That's just for, let's say for travel, but for shipping, I suppose. Look at this. It's almost like a tomato orangey red. I would say it's orange, but it's also very red. Let me see. If I can see the difference between that one, or show you, like, okay, hopefully you can see that. Like, this one's very much orange. This is a tomatoey kind of orangey red. So your hexagons, your squares, and your dots. Tons of each, right? And then black, which are really nice. Love that. Have we seen black ones before? This is, I love them. Love that. And then teal, more of a turquoisey color. Again, in real life they have more of a blue tone. I can see it looks pretty green on camera, but maybe by the time I edit it, it will look different. But there you go. Really pretty. Much deeper purple in this guy. I just want to show you the differences so that you can make your choices. I don't know if you can see, this one's a little bit lighter. I know it's hard to tell. This one's richer in purple. This one is like a richer kind of purple. Hope you can see that. That's what I meant when I saw that and thought nice and bright. It's just brighter. These are more rich colors. And then we have that yellow orange. Again, when the other one was reading more mustard. Let me see if I can compare for you guys. There you go. See how this one's more yellow and this one does have a mustard tone to it, even though I had said this one, I would say goldenrod here, right? There we go. And then just a really pretty lime green. Cute. I love these colors for Halloween. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Well, what I'm going to do is grab some paper. We'll do some stenciling. we'll do some die cutting of some of our alphas, and we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Grab some papers. I thought, why don't we make something kind of Halloween-y? So I have this piece for a mini slimline. So this is 3 3/8 by 5 7/8, but I need to make myself a card base for that. So my mini slimlines are 3.5 by 6. That's what I like. So I'm going to cut this at 6 inches. This is an A2 piece of paper, and then at 7 in the other direction. And so instead of pulling out the extender here, since this is 8.5, excuse me, my goodness, I am going to cut 1.5 inches off of this side, and that should leave me 7 inches over here. So I have a piece of paper that's 7 by 6 that I'm going to score at 3.5 inches on the 7-inch side. Let's do that if you're making your own card base. So let's make sure we're on the 7-inch side. Yep, 3.5. And this guy should be good to go. And then of course I have a card blank actually that I made earlier for the A2. So that. And then this one, just matte layering right inside of there. We're gonna do some stenciling, and but I'll be right back to get ready. I have the, I believe it's the Deco Art stencils, and I really love this. I think to make it kind of Halloween-y, I like the way this looks. I'll probably go ahead and just use black ink on this one. And then for this other card, we have this cute flower frame. And I thought, what if we do some green and then the red glitter on this part for the flowers? So that's what we're gonna do. So let me just put some things aside so we can focus on the stenciling, and I'll be right back. My little glass mat here, those are available on mydiamondpress.com. I'll link in the description box, but with My Diamond Press, you always have 10% off if you use my code VCDP at the checkout. Okay, so I'm just kind of eyeballing left and right, centering this. This piece of paper is a full 4 1/4 by 5.5. I didn't cut it down yet. Sometimes I like to cut it down later or however, but for right now, I'm just eyeballing center, and I'm just going to put tape on the top here, but if you want to tape your card base down, you can definitely do that. And then you have all that going, but for right now I'm just doing this. I don't want to use the registration marks because I don't need to, and I'm sorry about that glare, but that's just how it is, guys. So I'll take this green ink, and first thing I'm going to do, and I'm doing it all green. I mean, if you want to do variation of colors, you know, because that's the flower centers, these little dots that you see there. And I think I said Art Deco. These are called Retro. They were brought out last month, I believe. So I'm just getting some color on there. Very nice. Now I would take a moment to rinse that off, but for now all I'm going to do is turn this, and I wonder if it's symmetrical. Yeah, it is, because I turn it this way, but I'm just going to pop it this way, the way I would have had it otherwise. And again, I'm eyeballing this, so basically these centers, I'm going to cover the dots that are there, and that's what's going to help me place that. Now it does have a big center in the, you know, center? It does have a big open area in the center there, which I could either fill in or just not, right? So I think I'm just not going to. Let me just, yeah, now I'm eyeballing here. That looks great. Let me get the red glitter, and I'll be right back. Make them all red. Now again, I do have the center. I think I'm going to leave it just the way it is, so I'm just going to go into where the flowers are and apply some of this goodness. We have some tools from the Today Special a while back, but I'm going to be careful not to get into that center area. There's one. You can always just scrape it up and put it where you need it to be. There's two. You can apply this as thick or as thin as you would like. And okay, I'm getting close to that center. Trying to stay away from there. Here it's easier. Actually, I could have turned this thing and pull it towards you instead of into the center, like I'm doing right now. I could just turn the whole plate, because that way we're not going towards the center at all. Okay. And one more. There we go. And whatever's left, just screw it back in. And so pretty. And again, more festive with that red glitter. And of course we'll let that dry. As it dries, it'll get sparklier because right now it has that white binding kind of glue, and so it has a little bit of a opacity to it, but it'll dry really nice and clear and crystally. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to wipe this off before I rinse it off, and then that's that, guys. I'll be right back. Put Beauty to the side to rest. How cute. Again, we could have filled this part in, but I'm just going to do some of our alpha in there, so I'll leave it like that. We have this guy that I'm going to coat completely, so I'm going to place this here, just eyeballing left and right, making sure it's pretty centered. And if you want to, you can definitely tape under here, put your tape on the back facing up. But, oh, I didn't even pay attention up and down, but that looks pretty good, I would say. Yeah, it can probably come down just a little bit. But okay. So I'm going to stick this down like over here. I don't want my paper to move, but at the same time we are covering every inch of this paper. So I'm kind of just going to put some stuff out here and hopefully it won't move too much on us. I have a little brush here, and I'm just going to use some black ink. And I'm just going to go in here and just apply black ink. And I'm kind of holding my paper down still here. Okay, so I'll just go through this whole thing, applying a good coat of this black ink, and I will be right back. Maybe a little kind of rustic and fun. Let's check this out. How pretty. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse this off and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our card bases. I don't think this one's quite ready to glue down just yet, but I'm gonna leave it. And I might even trim a little bit off of it because you guys know I like a little matte layering, but we'll see. So let's put that to the side for right now. So I just grabbed some paper right quick for this one. We're gonna take this and I'm gonna put the word joy on there. And so I'm just using red paper, you know, no big deal. Just some red paper I have here in my stash, so Jony. And then I think for this other one, if I can fit it, which I think we can, with the harvest, so cute. I was gonna use black lettering, but I thought, you know what, let's do something fun. So how about Hey Boo, that'd be cute. Hey, and then B, and then of course the O I'll have to do twice. But I think this will fit on here. Hey, and then Boo down here. Sounds good. Okay, so I have this really cool purple metallic paper here, so we will get all of our letters off that. I'm just doing it all the same color. And then we'll finish our cards off with some of the enamel shapes. O and then O again, right? So I'll run those through and I'll be right back. It's popped out super clean and nicely. I'll run these through, I'll be right back. My letters, cute. Just the H hasn't come out yet, there we go. Hey and Boo, the other O, we'll get that one out. And I'm gonna do something a little different. You do not have to do this, absolutely not. What you can do is run your letters through again and then paper piece back in this little portion, right? Once it's popped out, let's say you use gold or something. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it in the back. Now, it'd be easier what I just described to you is just running it through and paper piecing back in. But what I'm going to do is just cut small strips that would fit behind my letters, like the skinniest little thing like that, right? So I can kind of eyeball that. I'm not going to glue it down and then cut it. I'm just eyeballing about how big this little piece of paper would need to be, you know, with all the letters. And then I'm going to glue it behind them. So same thing, eyeballing that. And I'm just going to put some glue and glue that down. So behind my lettering there's a little gold. Again, piecing it back in, just running it through the color that you would want. And to piece it, what you can do is put some double-sided adhesive on like this, just lay it there, leave the backing on it, and then just pop your gold piece in or whatever accent color. So the stickiness will be there, and it'll just pop in. But for now, what I'm doing is this. And I'll do it to my other letters there too. Look at that. Okay, and I'll be right back. It's been very easy to do this, because I just kind of get my scissor under here and just kind of follow the contour a little bit, and then just stick it down. So even for the little circles inside the O, super easy. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Guys, let's put this to the side. I did go ahead and take a moment to trim this down since it's much drier now. So I trimmed that just to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That's my preference. And then I'm just going to stick down my letters Joy. We'll finish off with some enamel shapes or dots, possibly, from that pack. Let's move this over here. Okay, I'm just going to hold it down carefully. I'll be right back. And there it is. So I'm just going to glue down my lettering in the center. So I'm going to start with the O and center that, so that way I can just do the J and the Y opposite that. Pretty much like right in here. I'm looking at the stencil and, you know, just as well as I can. Up and down, left and right. And then I'll stick down my Y and my J right there. So glue and just put those down. Because I stuck mine straight down. What I showed you before, if you just want to fill the back end with like the gold or whatever accent color you might want to do, was because I was going to pop it up, and then I changed my mind. But again, if you are going to pop them up and you know, maybe you don't want to put something dimensional here, you have plenty of room in here. These little thin areas make it a little harder. Just roll out maybe 2 or 3 layers of the lettering. Do your, you know, your inlay. Well, it wouldn't be an inlay at that point because it'd be kind of high. You would push it all the way down right to your card base. So do what I did here, and then just back it with 2 or 3 more layers of your cutout letter. So hopefully that's just another idea is all I was going for on that one. Let's see here. I'm just trying to choose some colors to pop in here. Sorry, I'm just opening these up. I'm taking the reddish orange from this one and the brown. I thought that would look really cute from this one. And just gonna pop some of these guys on here. So, you know, let's see. Let's go with this medium-sized ones. Not the largest ones, but like the middle size. And maybe one there, just for funsies. And I usually like mirroring what I'm doing, so if I put one there, I'm going to put one down this other side. These are very jelly-like, so if you're going to use like a tool like the tacky tool, don't really push too hard on them. But I did pick them up with my finger on that one. And then we do have some different sizes here. There are actually 4 different sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So there's 4 of each. It was 4 different sizes on each little row. Let's see here. So again, not pushing too hard. We'll put that guy there. Maybe this one here. Just picking it up with my nail. Like that, and I'll repeat that down here. Okay guys, and there's our little Joy card looking real cute. Alright, let's work on our Hey Boo. I'm just going to glue this down and then we'll go from there, okay? Let me close up just a little bit in this one to do my lettering and centering and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to, pretty much the thickness goes on the left of all these letters. Obviously, you know, on E or Y it's very obvious, or B, but on some of them maybe you're not too sure. And this one like this. So what I'm doing is lining them up to the right or to the left and then bringing it in from there. And just see how far apart they are. So maybe we'll go a little closer down here. And maybe a little bit further up right here. And it's about a 1/4 inch in, so that looks pretty good. So again, I'll glue down. Let me put some tape here. Help my card stay closed. Okay, and start with my O. Of course, if you have a T-square or something like that, you can definitely try to line that up. I don't like putting too much wet glue on things like that. So I'm just looking at how far down it is from here and there, right? So that's what's going to keep me pretty much the same. I'm just going to glue all these down just like that, right here, and then eyeballing also how close it is to the center line here and here, and to the left. And I'll be right back. It looks nice and even, super cute. I'm going to take the black hexagons from this one. Fun shape, and should we go with the big boy? Let's go with the big boy. And you know, it's funny because I turned it to be more like jewel-like, but it's a hexagon and it pretty much looks flat again on the sides. Even though I'm trying to be playful with it, it's just how it is. Okay, so how about there? And then like a medium size or a smaller than medium size one there, and then a little guy like right here. Again, just kind of scattering them out here. That'd be like there. Oh, not there. Maybe here. And then another little guy here. And that is my second card. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Again, I'll link whatever's available and I'll update as needed in the description box, and images will be coming up. Thank you so much, Die Press, for sending these items for review. Yeah, I mean, just really fun staples, and look at what we created just with those. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.